Hello there guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today I'm here just wanting to talk about something that just blew my mind the other day, and you need to know this too. This was game-changing advice for me, and it's really just shown me why some people manifest and some people don't. So if you're struggling to manifest, you watch this now and I'm going to change your world, okay? Firstly, before I do that, please like, share and subscribe. Comment down below if you find the video helpful. And also please join my free Facebook group, The Healing Circle, where we are growing as a community, helping each other heal, helping each other expand on there. So it's going to be awesome. So guys, first things first then. So I just want to put out to you there. This is game-changing advice. And this really just cemented it all for me. Okay? So any of you out there who've been struggling to heal or manifest, this is the reason why, and I want to break it down. So many of you have watched hundreds of videos, people like me talking about how to surrender, let go, do this, trust that, have faith, see the future now, all of these certain things, you know. But I want to tell you something so true, that we can know all of this in the mind. We know it all in the mind. But it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't create until we know it in the heart. You must take that mind knowledge and turn it into heart knowledge. That's mental for me. Do you know why I love that so much? Because it immediately explains brain and heart coherence in a much more palatable way. It immediately explains why when we meditate, the brain and the heart go into coherence. Because they start to have the same knowledge about the same thing. And this is why when people get into that space, they have miraculous healings. Brain and heart coherence is when the brain knowledge becomes heart knowledge, and you know it within your heart. What does it mean, heart knowledge? Because it sounds like a real airy-fairy sort of sentence I've just put together. Brain knowledge is when I go, well, I'm consciously understand it all. But heart knowledge is when you know it and you feel it. You feel it to be true. So what I'm trying to say is get this knowledge and keep moving it forward in your mind. You've got to keep going deeper into learning this stuff, deeper into this knowledge, deeper into your understanding, deeper into your trust. You have to start to push it to a point where you have to feel you might feel uncomfortable, and you have to start to go beyond yourself until you really start to let go and trust. When it is heart knowledge, you will have complete and utter faith in the way that this stuff works. When it is brain knowledge, you then go back into living in the state of the 3D world. Heart knowledge means that you live beyond your environment. You live beyond what you see in front of you. And I just love this. So how do we turn it from brain knowledge into heart knowledge? Well, let's say, for example, I know in my mind that stress is going to have an effect on my well-being. But to truly believe that if I can live in the state of absolute peace, harmony, joy and abundance, that I will have a massive health, I will have a healing, then I need to then start to go deeper into my knowledge. So I consciously understand that I can heal myself, but to make it my heart knowledge, that means that I have to believe it beyond all radical senses, all the senses that are around me, all the senses that say I've not quite had the healing yet, all my senses that say I still feel the symptoms. If I can still know it in my head, but I haven't believed it in my heart. And I also believe that heart knowledge is also this. Heart knowledge is just a sense of trust and peace and ease around the subject. Excuse my dog for a moment. Max! See. Oh, I thought I'd done it then. I hadn't. But heart knowledge is this then. Heart knowledge is, I know beyond what anyone says, beyond what anyone does, beyond what I feel, that this is true. If I just know it in my brain, then I start to see the outside world, and that can still have a big effect on who or what I am and how I feel. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys here. When it becomes heart knowledge is when it doesn't matter what's happening around you. Doesn't matter what you see in front of you. Doesn't matter what's going on. You just know it in your heart that you're there. And man, did I need to hear that today. I needed to hear that today. I needed to I need to understand this knowledge. I've been tested at the moment. Michael Singer speaks about it really well. If you don't know Michael Singer, he wrote The Surrender Experiment. I truly need to read that book again, and I'm going to listen to it again. And here's what I'm going to say to you on that subject. He went through an FBI investigation in a company that he built by surrendering and just going with the flow of life. Then that company went under FBI investigation because someone that worked under him had done some shady dealings and they were trying to put it on him. So he said to himself, this is the final test where I can sit back, let go, and surrender and trust. This is the final test where I can be tested to the point where I can really start to trust in this knowledge, in this what I'm going through, you know? And so, guys, this is what I'm trying to put to you here. This is what I'm trying to say. You must know now in your heart. See, the thing that's tested me is I have, don't get me wrong, I'm a human being. I did react to it and I have reacted to it. But now when I sit back and I realise that it's got to go from brain knowledge to heart knowledge on this stuff, I realise that this experience is here to push it into my heart, because I have to get beyond all sense of what the real world is trying to show me and fall in love with my belief and in love with my life. So, my friends, if you found this video helpful, if it explains what I'm talking about, it explains brain and heart coherence, it explains manifestation. If you feel it has, comment below. Just say hi to me, reach out to me down there, and reply to every comment. I'm sending so much love to you guys. Have a great day. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Take care.